Welcome everyone, it's time for more Starfield, where last time we started exploring Akila City properly. And yes, we have done a fair bit of it, but bloody hell is this place big. I like that. And yes, we have been down here in what is called the Stretch, which is basically the slums. And while I say that the place is big, yes, when you look at something like this, it's not that big. But as in, this isolated place is big, or rather small, but the entire thing is pretty damn big. Oh, bloody hell, yes, we haven't really gotten to you yet. Chill out. Well, that is to say, I'm not going to talk about you, but what I mean is that we have a mission for you. We haven't even done that yet. Hold on. And over here at Aggies, we actually managed to pick up 2 new people, which is lovely. One of them is standing right there. He said he was gonna go and take care of some things before leaving, but he doesn't seem to be too keen on it. Maybe I misjudged you. Alright then, in this episode we are gonna keep going. We have done this thing. Damon's Court. Is that here? Or is this thing? Is this Damon? Oh, this might be Damon's Court actually. Yeah, some just... well, you're high at least. I don't know if the other ones are high, but yes, just... almost seems like a group of people just having fun with each other.
I feel kind of bad for Coma.
Yes, it's all fine with Coma. Coma's gonna do well. So, yes indeed, we are gonna keep on going. There are other places in this city that we haven't been to. We gotta learn a little bit about this history of the town, and from that we know that it has been built basically the same as very old, like European cities were built, which is to say, pretty small settlement from the beginning, with a, you know, a fairly decent wall, but then, you know, size was the thing, so they had to build outside the wall, and all of a sudden, well, we kind of need a new wall, so then we build a new wall, and then we keep growing, and then we need to do a new wall. So this wall, the outer wall, so to speak, is the latest one. And if the place keeps growing, well, they're gonna have to do it again. But yes, indeed, this is the outer wall right now. So this would be the second wall, and the first wall will be, I suppose, that one. So we're gonna get to the core, which is supposed to be what's inside there. And I assume that, like, the mayor is there, who actually potentially wants to give us a mission or two, who knows. But I think that we were sort of coming up here. And down here is basically just a lot of residential. Not the most luxurious of residentials, but still. I mean, if you want to live like this, you can do that. So over here,
go outside the city walls after sundown.
I thought I saw before like hydroponics, but no hydroponics here. Well, I mean, is this just shelter for? Yeah, okay, fine. It's just basic shelter. Some plants in here. You are my friend Wilby. I think I already have one of those. We don't need to focus on that. It's not a whole lot of stuff to find in here, by the way. People are very much not in riches here, so to speak.
Don't mind this
Hello,
man.
Stretch residents. Alright then, why don't we come up here? Where do we come out then? Around here, which is the prison, right? No, that's enhanced, right, but the prison is close here. And I went to prison because had to help a person get into a place where there was a guard. And apparently the game didn't think that talking to the damn guard was going to be a thing. Well, actually it might have been, now that I think about it. But I had a bounty on my head, and the guard was a bit fussy about that. I dealt with it, but yeah, that was a bit annoying. So, alright, we've been here with the bookshop. Now we could check out the Stone Root Inn. I kind of ignored that in the last episode, but I suppose there could be someone fun in there. So why don't we start by checking that out? Alright, and isn't this a lovely place? Yes, very much built into the stone. That's
late one night.
That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. That's kind of cool. Alright then, do we have any fun? Damage control specialist. And of course, you bastard, you're here. Yeah, I mentioned in the last episode, I found 2 new people over at Aggies. They were named and had like their own little, I suppose, story or whatever. This guy, only a damage control specialist. I don't want people without proper names in my settlements, etc, etc. So you can't come. We have particle weapon.
Yes, what?
So much
And
fun.
EM weapon. I don't want
everything
any of
is
you.
too bad.
What are you
I
guys
should
talking
drink with
about?
Rock
I completely
Hole.
missed
We'll
this.
talk about it later.
So what the hell are you
always said
talking
that the
about?
secret to
Hello,
happiness
Kate
is
Foley.
Eloise keeps this place running, and I guess I keep her running. Or at least I keep her sane. Hi there. Welcome to the Stone Root Inn.
Okay, so you work here, but you don't want to talk. Hello, Eloise.
Hello. Good to see you. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
So obviously we can get a room here if we want to, but what about the history here?
There certainly is. My family's owned and operated this place going back generations. Why, the Stone Root's been around so long, it's even older than Midtown, and that's saying something. Akila City folk value legacy and tradition deeply, and by running this, I get to be part of that.
I mean, it can't be that many generations. This place has been around for just over 100 years. Okay, fair, fine. That can be quite a lot of generations, actually. All right, then. Nothing
Always
too
nice to see a
much
new
here.
face.
So don't
Take
really know
care.
what you were talking about. But ooh, you got like proper herbs and stuff, which is cool. All right, then. Well, maybe this place doesn't have that much fun then. That would be where we get our room. We could break in here, though. Why can't I break in there? What's the point of that? Well, now I have to try. And no one does seem to see me here, so alright, let's get in here. Or I would if I wasn't out of Digipix again. What the hell? I haven't used up Digipix, have I? Did something happen in the last episode? Did I? No, I didn't drop Digipix. There's something wrong with this game when Digipix. I don't think you... Did you actually use one every time you break into someplace? Because that might actually be it now that I think about it, yes. So maybe I actually have run out of Digipix. Well, bloody hell, it happened again. Now I need to get new ones. Maybe I can find a shop today that actually does sell some. Because, bloody hell, I need them. Unless you have some just lying around. We have a fancy bed in the back. Business must be good. And a proper bloody shower and everything. Jesus. Can I borrow this room? This room is fantastic. Alright then. Well, we are gonna get out of here because I do not believe that there are Digipix in the kitchen. Alright then. Fine. Back out. And we keep on going. So basically we went down into the stretch here. Yes, that's the guy that didn't want to do anything with us. So now we get to go towards the core. Midtown, though. What's Midtown? If it isn't the core, what's Midtown? Well, we have boarded up places here. Nothing too exciting. It feels like we're just basically doing a back alley route here. Because now we're back down here, but I don't think I've seen you.
Read Jim's inventory.
You're just regular workers, there's an industrial workbench.
It looks like we're down 2 crates of aluminum.
Nothing too exciting here. This is... Where am I now? I'm like up top, but not like that much up top. You are locked inside there, aren't you?
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems.
You're literally
and they
stuck
like to
in
use
there.
old abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the colony war.
You're literally stuck in here because there's no door here. That's amazing. You're just gonna be there forever. Alright then. Was this a place? No, this was closed for repairs. Alright then, nothing too exciting here. Let's back up and get up here and through over here. Ooh, what's this then? That seems interesting. The core residence. I'm gonna assume that that doesn't take the key that I... No, we are not in Neon. I swiped the key of a Neon person, but they wouldn't have stuff in here. But this is this would be where I can... the core residence. Yeah, that would be where I can live. Oh, hello.
Any paperwork we need to file to clear it out? Is it zoned for commercial use?
This isn't the UC. As long as you are courteous to the neighbors, do what you like.
We're still
Alright, you know what? I'm
Nice
just gonna
to
talk
meet
to you.
I'm
Hello.
Mr. Tate, and you have the look of a newcomer. Welcome to Akila City. I don't suppose you're in the market for real estate. If so, then look no further.
Alright, well that's intriguing. Alright, so yeah, everyone just walks by, you just shout out to them then?
No, certainly not. But you have the air of someone with means. And these properties are a real bargain, I assure you.
Well, alright then. So, I don't really know anything about buying houses. I just had one, like, earlier, and then I just built bases everywhere.
It doesn't hurt to hear about them, though, right? I have 2 properties for sale. This one here is a refurbished colonial manor in the heart of the core. I also have a more modest 1-bedroom in Midtown. Any interest in them?
Well, not really. Goodbye.
Wait, before you go. My instinct says you're a person who knows how to work with their hands, or in this case, heavy equipment. Are you familiar with mining lasers?
Oh, you would not believe I've worked for Arcos Extractors, actually.
Excellent. There are so many in the stretch, living in terrible conditions. The Low House and I are working together to make cheap, affordable housing. But the land we want to build on has hard stone that needs to be cleared.
Alright, well, interesting. If you pay me, that'll do it.
There is some pay, but everyone involved in this project is doing so at a discount. Once you clear the land, we'll be one step closer to changing some lives for the better. I must warn you, ma'am, that folk in Akila are very particular about doing business with the UC.
Well, alright then, why did you give me a cutter? I desperately do not need a cutter, I already have one. Please and thank you. So I'll just drop you, hopefully his cutter on the floor and just say, look what I did, I just littered a bit. Alright then, Tate has some land somewhere and we need to cut it open with a cutter. Sure, we'll do that eventually. Oh, is it this thing? No, this has to be like historical. This has to be like historical, but for some reason written with a really weird script. That's weird. Aren't we in a place where English is a thing? Apparently not. Okay, so this would be like the first house or something or another. And just a lovely view out of it. That is a view, I've gotta say, that is a view. Alright then, do we have anyone who actually says something about this, or are we supposed to not know? Well, I suppose, okay, so this is one of the doors to the rock where the rangers are, but yeah, I mean, literally no explanation or anything about this. Well, alright then. And let's just keep on checking. Co-estate. Ooh, a key, you say? Well, there are co's in this world. Co would be the founder of this whole place back a lot of years. Like, was it like 150 years or something? So, alright, we have descendants of Co. Maybe they have the key to the Co residence. Ooh, I would love to get in there. We also need to get back to Neon and actually find that guy's something with B. Because I stole his key, but I haven't really found where he lives. And I do want to get in there and see what's up. Oh. Thought I heard some noises. Okay, what is this lovely place? Hello. This is Cartwright Manor. Cartwright, would that be the major? Oh, hello. Yes. Hello, Elias Cartwright.
Courage. Sure you're not descended from Solomon Co?
I wouldn't think so, no. Aren't you the mayor? Who are you? I have no idea who the Cartwrights are. Oh,
Good
hello.
to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Akila City. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile.
Well, you didn't seem to want to introduce yourselves before, but alright then, fine. Yes, the founder, we know about him.
Ah, that'd be Solomon Co., who stuck a shovel in the ground right here over 160 years ago. That first settlement grew to become the city you see today. And let me tell you, it was no small hardship to make that dream a reality. Yes, indeed, this place has a proud and noble history. Why, for some of us, it's practically hallowed ground. That's why I like to meet each and every person who comes here. to make sure they know what a special place our city is.
Well, that's lovely. I appreciate that, I suppose.
You're more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collective put great stock in human kindness and generosity of spirit. I like to think that's what sets us apart from our neighbors in the United Colonies. We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your business and none of mine. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown.
Well, alright then, fine. What about Midtown?
Midtown's where most of the business and trading gets done. It's not as old as the core, because it was built later as the city grew. As the name might suggest, Wallside's the district that runs along the inside of the Great Wall that surrounds the city. It's mostly farmers and other laborers that live down there. They ain't got quite as much space, but it's cheaper, so it all works out.
That actually was not the subtitle there for a moment, but sure. And alright, what about the core?
The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today.
Alright then. Langston. Yes, okay, apparently... How did I get Frank Langston from that? I do not know, but apparently we can ask about Frank Langston.
Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanove Manor, and he's the worst, simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hassanove family ran out of heirs. There's an old wrong the Cartwrights have been trying to right for decades. And hence, well, I need help.
Alright, interesting. What's wrong with him?
He's just another slick, rude, neon corporate hack, full of himself and just awful. I mean, the core is history itself. Cads like him don't belong here.
Cads? Ooh, what are cads? I'm from Neon. Don't disrespect my people. Right then, if you are willing to give me a handful of cash, I'd be happy to help.
Of course, of course. The last Hassanove was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate, built some farm far from Akila City and the protection of its walls. It didn't take long before the Ashta overran the farm, and just like that, no more Hassanoves.
That's a bit sad. Yeah, okay, tell me more about them then.
The Hassanoves were one of the early families that took to making a living in space. Very industrious, mainly miners. They settled planetside in the earliest days of Akila City. They helped good old Solomon Coe a time or two, but they didn't fare well living in full gravity after a couple of generations in zero-G. Lots of health issues. Eventually a string of just terrible luck left only lonely old Sahar Hassanove. Poor lady. And those that were healthy kept leaving Akila. The call of the stars.
So then there are more Hassanoves then. Yeah, what about those Ashta? We have heard about the Ashta so much, but we still don't really know anything about them.
Deadly as sin. My granddad warned her over and over it wasn't safe. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will. I swear I'll honor her wishes. Akila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the core, well, that'll be a bonus.
Alright then, fine. So, indeed, how would that actually change anything then, if we find the will?
Sahar left no heirs, no instructions. So everything the Hassanoves owned was in limbo. What happened to the estate? Well, you'd have to be a lawyer to make heads or tails of it. But eventually it wound up on the open market, so slick neon corporate shills could grace our community. If she named any heir, we could get the estate back where it belongs. See things made right.
Alright, fine. Where do I go?
Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go. I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy. Be careful, and look out for yourself.
I mean, I'm sure I can handle it, but I still don't know what the Ashta are. Are they like terrormorphs, or are they less frightening? I'm gonna assume less frightening, because if it were like terrormorphs, then this place would not stand to this day, even with the fancy walls. And yes, that is a good question, by the way. We have known that terrormorphs tend to show up where there are humans about, what have they said, around 70, 80 years after a settlement has been placed, so to speak. And, well, this has been around for for far longer. So, where are the terrormorphs? Is Ashta just your name for terrormorphs? That could also be it, I suppose. I mean, potentially would make sense that places have like local names for them, but on the other hand, you would know what terrormorphs are because, well, it's human history, not just like UC history. Well, alright, we'll get there. Okay, we have... Do I want to check out Cartwright Manor? Not right now, I think. Well, actually, what I did forget to do was check Mr. Elias here.
You heard of the Elios retreat?
Does Mr. Elias have a key by any chance? Does Mr. Elias have a key by any chance? You do not have a key. That means that it's not the... Oh. Okay, now someone... Bloody guards is giving us, like, activities everywhere. Bloody hell, I have so many of them. We'll get to that later.
I'm just saying, my family was on the
regular people. Am I still... Like, when did I exit the core? Presumably you are in the core, but also that seems like a wall for... But no, that's just the rock, so yeah, I don't know. I don't really know about that.
Damn Frank likes them.
Like which part is which here. What do we have here? House of the Enlightened. Yeah, we're not really into the House of Enlightened, even though they are, you know, nice and all, but yeah, not really what we're looking for here. So I have been over here, Henry Filburn's house. So now we have some like proper... Oh, Filburn agriculture, okay. Well, that's intriguing. Why would one have one of those in this world? Let's go and check it out. Well, if nothing else, it looks cool. Look, there's... Okay, there were some plants, and then there's just not any more plants. Hello, Mr. Weston.
Urgent, I really can't talk. I'm busy working on plans for our next expansion.
I mean, is this a shop or whatever? What the hell is this?
Supply and demand. It's really just that simple. Master that, success will follow.
You don't seem keen to talk to me.
Just once, I wish Sarah would stop complaining about Henry.
Apparently you do not want to talk.
I don't have enough to manage.
That's fancy. You have like a storage area here, but with a door that we cannot open, because the game said no. Stop that. Alright then. That was underwhelming, not gonna lie. So let's just get back out. And if he doesn't want to talk to me, well, then we're gonna check out his home. So hello, what do you have? Basically more of the same, it feels like. Did you bring your work home by any chance? So focus on IntelliWheat, that sounds fun. Henry from WF. That would be Weston that we just saw. To Henry then. Did he mention Henry? Did he say Henry and Sarah or something? Yeah, Sarah here as well. Henry, all your forward progress with IntelliWheat seems to have stalled. If you can finish the plans for how we can scale up production, there are immense business opportunities. If that doesn't motivate you, consider that with IntelliWheat, there is a real chance we could end hunger in the settled systems. We're not Laredo, what we're doing has tremendous positive upsides. I know you heard Sarah's diatribe on your hobby project. I just want to say that our agriculture has far more going for it. If there is any way I can help, I will happily. Let's talk more about this soon. Alright then, some information about that. Hello. Just have... And now we can... Yeah, we had a bookshop in the last episode. I do not know which books count as like... Old Earth something or another. I have no idea. I had a... Oh, hello. Henry Filburn. Ah, okay. Do you have anything I can pickpocket? Well, you do have a medipack. But aren't I fairly fine with medipack? Well, sort of. Hello, Henry.
It's my passion. Good thing the business is successful enough I can do it full time, even if Sarah disapproves.
Alright, so Sarah would be your wife, potentially? Maybe? Okay. Binoculars. You're just chilling here. You also do not want to talk to me. That's intriguing. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna drop a save, and I am gonna take that. Oh, crap. I am gonna take that med pack. Damn it! Fine then, keep your med pack, see if I care. Alright then, the Filburns, not very interesting right now. Again, might come back later, might come back in a mission or something. That usually is the case after all. So let's get back outside. And with that, we keep moving. So, alright. Feels like that's an important thing that might come back later. Western Phil. Oh, oh yes. This is Harry Filburn. Bloody hell! You have your own separate homes. Bloody hell! That you wouldn't believe that actually. And also, I just realized that yes, there is an upside here. Ooh, well now I'm curious. Can I enter that from upside? Is that going to be a thing in this world? No, I still want to be up here. Okay, come on, let me be there. This might not be where we're... Oh, crap. Can I...
We can't do this alone, Annie.
I don't know.
Hello.
She helped with the bank robbery. I'm sure she'll help us.
Stranger! Stranger!
You're
come here!
talking to me. Hello, Annie Wilcox.
I'm Annie Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you? That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
Well, isn't that lovely? Alright then. Well, I might keep my eye on you too.
Nice try. But when I don't want to be seen, I'm like an Ashta in the night.
Well, I don't know about Ashtas and what they do at nights. That doesn't fly with me. You're a real nosy kid, aren't you? But alright, fine. Hello.
Is it? Or are you just saying that? See, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant. And that's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me. So it's official.
Ah, you mean Ranger Emma Wilcox as potentially your mother or like older sister then?
That's right. She's a senior ranger, which means she's in charge of me and all the other rangers. Well, except Diego, because he's a senior ranger too. Oh, and the marshal. He's in charge of all the rangers.
So... yes, okay, fine. Alright then, what's your job, RSA?
I watch people and listen to them. If I hear something about smuggling, or Aurora, or gangs, I tell the Rangers. It's easy, because no one pays attention to kids. Plus, I know a lot of good hiding places all over the city.
Alright, well that's intriguing. So, yes, if you did actually get that title, even if it was from your mother, you must be pretty damn good at what you're doing, right?
I'm the best Ranger Surveillance Assistant that ever lived. Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. Gotta prepare the next generation, cause I won't be here forever. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list?
I mean, I thought that you wanted my help. You know? Alright, what kind of list?
My list of people who might be troublemakers. So I have to watch them extra close. You don't want to be on my list.
Well, you are a busybody, but you know what? I follow my own rules, just so you know.
I had a feeling you'd say that. It's that look in your eye that says, I don't care about the law. Well, if I was you, I'd watch my step around here. Cause this Akila City is under the protection of the Freestar Rangers. Ain't no lawbreaker who can get away from them. Once the Rangers are after you, you're as good as got. Don't say you ain't been warned. Akila City is just crawling with crime. It's everywhere. And it's up to us Rangers to do something about it.
And Ranger Surveillance Assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you know, you can help us break it all open.
Alright then. Ooh, I wonder if she would have said something else if I was a ranger. I'm not a ranger just yet, but alright then. So you aren't really a ranger though, are you?
My mother is Senior Ranger Emma Wilcox. And she said that I am a ranger surveillance assistant. Ask her yourself.
Well, I might just well do that. Alright then, yeah, why don't anyone believe you about this?
Because they're dumb. I gave security a whole list of crimes and leads, and they barely pay attention anymore. I'm practically doing their job for them.
I mean, apart from the actual job of apprehending anyone. But alright then, fine, tell me what this is all about.
Certainly. I was doing my ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms. I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed. And he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe me.
Well, alright then, how do you know that the character that you saw were the thief?
I couldn't prove anything, but the suspect was acting all sorts of funny. He was trying to make sure no one could see him. My mom says you have to listen to your gut in this business. I just know he's a thief.
Well, you have no proof, so, do you have any of that, maybe? Because you don't right now.
I've checked back regularly with Mr. Sneed. Well, up until he told me I'm trespassing. And he said their new inventory system keeps, hiccuping. But it's no hiccup. It's robbery. This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
I'm an assistant ranger surveillance assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights, but like, really late. He's got his own key card. We just need to catch him. Security will believe you.
Well, alright then, yes. Exactly how did you get all of that then?
We did all the things. Crime scene investigated. Witnesses interviewed. And suspect tailed.
I followed the suspect all day. He had no idea.
Uh-huh. And also, yeah, he has a key card. Doesn't that strike up a bit of suspicion that he might actually be allowed in there?
Emily caught him opening the side door one night. That's when we knew for sure we have an actual criminal here.
And also, if you tracked him during the day, you kind of know who he is. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna do this, but it's a damn stupid scheme, this.
It's no scheme. You'll see. Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo, then catch him red-handed. We need to bring him to justice.
Well, we'll see about that, I suppose. Again, I'm picking up a lot of stuff, a lot of missions, etc. I'm obviously not going to do them immediately, but eventually we will. Didn't mean to bring that out. Did we go through here, I was about to say, but this only seems... Oh, is this?
We got a big old sign. Danger. If they open up the gate and go out there, it's on their own head.
I mean, the gate is open. You just wanna... Let me close that for you. Let me close that for you. They're having their lovely conversation. Have I been? No, this doesn't feel like where I've been, right? We have city information, sure. So this is not the stretch.
You're really going through with it?
But something else. Let's check down here first. It is a pretty big city. Recreation field, you say, like a football pitch and everything. Lovely. And there is a kid or kids. Oh, bloody hell.
Don't listen to my sister.
15-minute warning.
She makes stuff up.
Need a mosquito, Mom.
Long hairy.
Need a mosquito?
It means cool, Mom. Duh.
Hello, Brenda.
He kicked the ball over the wall. Over the wall! Oh.
That's annoying.
The kids can run to their heart's content, and I get a break. Win-win.
Alright, you kicked the ball over the wall. Well, what if I quickly go out and grab it? If it even is possible. Like I said, I wasn't going to do many missions immediately, but on this occasion...
Outside is really dangerous.
Well, you say that, but it's like nothing. Oh, what do you have? You have... aluminium is what you have. Do we find the ball outside is what I want to know. It would be around here-ish. Like this trench. Well, I'm not... I was about to say what the hell is that, but it was just a ship. Would it be over here potentially? Can I see anything with my scanner? Am I supposed to be able to find a ball out here? Well, I have found aluminium, but we don't need aluminium. I have so much aluminium, that's fine. Yeah, you know what? Immediately looking at this, it doesn't feel like I will be able to find a ball here. So I think that that was just a thing. That's actually, you know, not that interesting. Why are these things not moving? That's intriguing too. Alright then, that might be for future things, but yeah, no ball as far as I can tell. And we didn't get like a mission or anything for that, so I'm just gonna assume that that was just a small thing. And he did say, don't believe what she says, so that could be a thing. Which means, do we just have a bit of a chat with him, see if he says anything? Because I didn't actually think about trying to talk to him. Hello, stop running. Hey.
I'm gonna be a soccer star one day.
It's football, not soccer. The ball is right here. Not gonna lie, the ball is right here.
Not so fast.
But did it do anything? Just move the ball here so they can see it.
Notice?
Oh. Oh, come on. How is that? I didn't steal it.
You might want to give the kids space. They can be rambunctious.
Do you have all my stuff then? You do have all my stuff, and I'm gonna have to steal it back. Screw you. Stop stealing my stuff. Okay, never mind. We're gonna have to deal with this. Alright then, point made. Don't pick up even... Rather, don't even think about picking up things that are not yours, because bloody hell, people will just be very annoying about it. But again, kicking something over the wall doesn't seem like a bad thing when you have multiple balls. So, alright then, fine. Leave those characters alone. And she just came up and just stole all my stuff back, which is damn right weird. How would you even know what was stolen and what wasn't stolen? It doesn't make sense. But that's how these games work, I suppose. Alright, then we have a, like, communal place to eat here. That's kinda nifty. I don't really care about Weston's place. It feels like those people aren't really gonna give me anything right now.
No, just some graffiti. We cleaned it right up.
I don't like those
hooligans. Well, that doesn't seem too interesting either. I think we've largely been doing everything now, right? So we're basically like on the wall, and that's not super exciting.
Good for you.
Okay, is people doing a bit of enhancement. Did that make you fly? Is that what your enhancement did? Because apparently you can fly now. Also, a lot of trash everywhere. That's apparently not being picked up. Alright then, yeah, I think that we are largely done here. I gotta say, I like Akila City. Akila City is a fun place. Well, I say fun, but it's like, it's very interestingly made.
That's what Mr. Tate is working on. We'll have to move out when construction begins.
Oh, construction, you say?
A real house, like the ones in the core?
Hello, yes.
It's not going to be a manor house.
Alright, we are currently here, where we do this thing.
Can Audrey move in with us?
Okay, so we need to do 6. So not 100% sure how many we had to do. And also, where would the other ones be? Because they're not here. Oh, do you have like multiple places then? Is that what we're gonna be assuming?
We're gonna have a house?
It's not anything in there. Ah, here we go. There are more
Sarah Filburn and her brother-in-law,
over
Henry,
here.
going at it again.
Okay. You're the there. Okay, now we got to talk to Sarah Filburn. So the phone container, we don't care about that. There we go. The final chunks, I believe. I think it said 6. Is that true? Or are there even more? I think that those were the ones. Alright then, well, we've done that. Did it get an update from mission marker thingamabob? But I think we've done it, right? Potentially. This is the place where we already were. Yes, alright then. Well, that's Akila, I think. That is Akila. So why don't we get to some of the missions? And actually, you know what? I don't think I can talk to you, because isn't that the mission where we have to spend like 24 hours? No, who are you?
People around here think we own Akila. They're wrong. The Ashta do.
Alright, hold on. What do I... talk to Davis Wilson. Alright, so that's an optional, I suppose? Alright, well, we are supposed to talk to him. I don't really care for this guy. He's very, very backwards and very in his own mind. But alright, let's chat with you.
Vigilance is what keeps Akila City safe.
You don't want to talk to me. It's okay, fine, whatever. We'll wait for that mission. We need to wait 24 hours. We are not going to do that right now. So, why don't we do this one? For that, we need to go someplace else. We need to go to... here we go, Sahar's farm. Let's go there and see what the fuss about the Ashta is. Are they that terrifying? And we arrive, and, well, there's immediately Ashtas here. Immediately. Well, alright then. You just ran away. So I'm fine with just... you were just level 5. Doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. But I'm gonna... oh, hello. Someone apparently saw me. Okay, let's get up here. Go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So you have like a proper, like my kind of base set up here. That's cool. And there was something in here as well. Well, not in here. Okay, so no, for now we didn't even have to deal with the Ashta. I'll pick up a pear and a carrot. Thank you. You have some chunks cola, but that's fine. Alright, then this mission seemed pretty damn easy after all. So hello, Sahar Athenos well. Let's see about that. And optional, talk to Frank Langston. Sure, that is absolutely a thing that we could do. But I would love to see what it is. Was it at S? Yes, let's read. This is Sahar Hasanov's last will and testament. It's many pages long, but the most important part is that she names Blake Aldwell as her primary heir. Apparently he was an illegitimate child of one of her sons. We do have a goal there. But I wouldn't mind talking to Langston first, just to see, you know, what he says about everything. That would be lovely. Okay, we have the door to the other side, like to the thingamabob in here, where there is an Ashta. Or, no, that's something else. What the hell are you? You're a grazing ensifier. You are friendly. We don't need to do the friendly, so that's why the Ashta is here, by the way. Oh. Chill out. Chill out. I'm a friendly. I'm a friendly. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I'm not here to hurt you. Can I scan you? Yes, I can, if I'm in the right spot. Come on. There we go. So we have a storage crate. Space Trucker Flannel. No, I don't think I will. You are an invasive crystal filter. What? Chill out. Why can't I scan you? For some reason I can't scan you. Oh, a worker. Hello. There's just a dead worker here. Well, that's curious. That is actually quite curious. And another... Why is there a worker in a cell? Now it starts to feel weird. Now it's starting to feel strange. Why are there dead workers in cages here? Like, what's the... I don't even need to stealth, by the way. Now I kind of want to find some information here, because what the hell has been going on here? That's intriguing. Alright, well, we're gonna get out of here. And let's... Is there really nothing here? Is there really no information? You have a bunch of chunks. Oh, we have sedative. Metabolic agent and sealant, sure, and antimicrobial. I'll take all of that, thank you. Yeah, I can't... The game thinks that I'm in combat as well right now. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, just a tablet with no interesting thing on it. Okay, nothing under there. That's a poster. No terminal or anything as far as I can tell. Feels like there's more to this place than what we are being led to believe here. Alright then. I want to get out and see about those Ashtas, by the way. How tricky are you to kill? That is a question I would love to get answers to. Because it sounds like the Ashta are like really troublesome, but it don't actually seem that troublesome. And you have gotten out somehow. So there we go. Oh, well, you are 10 with armor. We're gonna go over to my old earth hunting rifle and pop you in the head. Yeah, alright. Alright. You are bad. You are very bad. Ow. Ow. You are actually... Oh, you are... Fire. Thank you, Vasco. Help me. Okay. So the Ashtas with armor, they're... Why are you so tiny all of a sudden? Weren't you bigger before? You know what, we can probably go over to this weapon actually. Because this weapon packs a punch too. There we go. And then we run to the other side of Vasco. Go Vasco. Go Vasco, do the thing. But don't die. There we go. Get the final health bar away. Bloody hell. Yeah, okay, so the ones with armor, you have a lot of armor basically. I mean, I can deal with this, but alright, you were troublesome. You only have antimicrobial, that's less interesting. Okay, so hello, yes. Captain. Yes, they're dangerous. Gotcha. Ashta are dangerous. But what about the one that didn't have armor? Can we find that one? What did you have, by the way? Oh, hello. Oh, there's another one with armor. But less level. Ow, crap. Get me a bit of health. Yeah, level 10's more tricky than level 5's. That is true. Or quark degenerate tissue, though. Okay, well, what did you have? Don't even know. Alright then, well, I'm gonna clear out the final one too. There's a crit. Oh, that's a miss though. They also only have armor, the ones with one health bar, so to speak. Alright then, well, we cleared out that, so that's a thing. But what the hell is with this place? I do not know. Alright then, with that said, did the map have... The map had something else. It had a civilian outpost in like the Arctic, which is a fascinating place to go, but sure. No, we will go back to Akila City. Alright then, we are back, and I would love to start with a Langston, and I'm assuming that Langston is here? Or, did I pick the wrong direction here? Let's see here. Would you be Langston? I think that you would be Langston.
Dunlop's disease.
So let's get inside the Langston Manor. I think I actually did see that before, yes. So let's see what he has to say about all of this. Well, we have someone, Elizabeth Cardwell. You're not Langston. Hello.
I really like it here. I just wish the people in the city were a little nicer.
Well, alright, and I think that most of the people are nice. Don't know where you got that from. Also, you have stuff lying around. That's probably not supposed to be lying around. I don't think that any of the worlds would be a book that the like. Oh, bloody hell!
So you sold 3 pickups today?
Yeah, and might get some more on the back end. Your casserole sealed the deal.
Don't you need to wait for the contract?
Alright then, so they're just chatting away.
This ain't the UC. We shook hands and the deal's done. Should have the contract signed tomorrow.
My cousin works for Deimos, and he says the approval process for a big deal can take months.
That's life under the boot for you. Business keeps going this good, and it'll make dealing with these pretentious core jerks worth it.
Well, aren't you a lovely fellow? Hello, Frank Langston.
Will never have a future if everyone's fixated on the past. Akila City is lucky that Hope Tech still deals with them after the reception I've gotten. I come here offering business, employment opportunities, and they practically spit in my face.
Gotta be honest, it's probably your demeanor, because you look like a bastard. Alright then, yeah, apparently you work for Hope Tech. What do you do there?
I'm a senior vice president. Cut my teeth with mineral acquisitions for some of the pricier things we need for the ships. I was really looking forward to having my own region to manage. But now...
Alright, well, maybe you did something wrong.
Me? I did something wrong. Let me explain. So Ron Hope assigns me to Akila City, and I'm excited, right? Could be a plum assignment. But I need a place to sleep here, so I bought some prime real estate for me and my girl. And damn it, you'd think I plowed through a sacred burial site. Listen, I'm not the one selling some priceless historical manor. That's not on me.
Alright, indeed. How is this historical? Well, we kinda know, but what's your take?
That's just the thing, isn't it? It's not really. All the manors on the core were built by the founders. But this isn't some sort of sacred ground, right? It's just housing. And the owners before, some nobody third-tier family. But it's the core. Like I care.
Well, aren't you sympathetic? Yeah, why don't you just back out and get a different house if this house causes you problems?
And give them the satisfaction? Never. Thanks for hearing me out. I hope you have a better day than I've had.
Well, I gotta be honest, I'm not terribly interested in doing your sort of, or helping you out. You are not a charming person. Alright then, yeah, you don't really care that people like you or not, do you?
You're damn right I don't. In fact, I almost feel sorry for them. Bunch of wrong-headed, judgmental, backward-looking dust wranglers. That's what these people are. Every credit I spent on that house, I made with honest, hard work. I come here to make my way, and this is how they treat me. I can tell they're all hoping I sell and move out, but the hell with that. I'm gonna stay here and stick it to them all. Make them suffer.
Well, that's not really a way to become a part of society, is it? Alright then. You might want to know that I have the last will and testament of Sahar Hasanov, and you will probably be out of this house pretty damn soon.
Oh, the who? Wait. Hasanov? You mean the family that owned this manor? Oh, hell. Elias Cartwright. That man's always had it out for me. My credits are as good as anyone else around here. I got a business proposition. 10,000 credits, and I take that alleged will off your hands. No questions asked.
Absolutely not. Yeah, you are basically as rotten as Elias said you'd be.
I paid good money to live here, and they're the ones trying to cheat me. If you start seeing sense, the offer is open.
Well, I think not, and we are gonna go out of here, or exit this bloody place. I don't wish to see you, and you should find a better man, because that one right there, he's a bastard. Alright then, I feel very good now about going back to Elias and showing him the will, and maybe getting that guy, whoever his name was, his rightful place in this city. I assume that this mission is not over, though. I assume that we are gonna now go... we're gonna have to go and find whoever that was. Because he's probably not gonna be in the city, is he? So, hello.
Helping Annie's been the most exciting thing happening all year.
Alright, you were a Cartwright, that's true. Alright then, Elias, hello.
Be careful. I'd rather you forget the whole Hassanov business. I wish my granddad was still with us. What happened to the Hassanovs never sat right with him.
Well, would you know it, we have an illegitimate Hassanov Blake Aldwell.
You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell... Well, let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him or any surviving kin down. I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise. And we can maybe see a Hassanov return back to the core.
Well, maybe not a surprise, because I've already been talking to Frank about this. And yeah, he's probably not gonna take it lying down.
No, he won't. But this ain't Neon. We've got real laws here in Akila City. You've more than earned this. You've done the city a great service.
Alright then, 2,500. Not as much as he wanted to give me, but alright then, maybe this... will come back, because he didn't give me a follow-up.
I just know
on that.
Annie's gonna be a ranger one day, just like her mom.
Well, we'll see about that. Alright then, so what do we pick up now? I think I want to do these though. Doing these two things to become a ranger. Yes, I think that is what we'll do in the next mission, in the next episode, because we're not really done with Akila City just now, and there are obviously also a bunch of stuff that we can do. Now, didn't I? Yes, I was done with that. Good. It was 6 as I remembered, but we'll get to that. Yes, go over to Copernicus. Have a bit of a look at those two missions. Kill one gang leader and rescue one hostage. That'll be what we do in the next episode. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.